Hello, DJ here with a little message, editing DJ. First of all, I'm so sorry it took so long for another episode. But we're back. We back. We live. Um, the second thing I will say is this episode is edited very visually. So I think for any of my audio listeners, you may not get what happens. There's one point in this recording where the camera falls over and we scream, no! And then I just have it cut to the next clip because I think it's funny. But that joke doesn't work if you're just listening. So if you are an audio listener and you're like, what the fuck happened? That's what happened. And if you are an audio listener and you're listening to this right now and you're like, how do we get the visual? It's on YouTube and it's on Spotify. But yeah, love you guys and let's get into the episode. Welcome to the DJ's Daze podcast. My name is DJ Jones, and I just got some crazy ass information from our special guest, Tayah. Everyone clap for Tayah.
Yes, I'm here, guys.
Yes, Tayah did pull up to my house. I was not expecting that. I was looking up how to do, oh, look, it's peeking. I was looking up how to do, like, individual, like, two-man recordings virtually, and then Tayah just texted me and said, I'm here. And I said, oh, okay. And I figured Tayah just meant like, oh, I'm ready to record. And then I called Tayah and Tayah was outside. And I said, oh, we're outside today. Okay, I know that's right. And then Tayah just goes, as we're talking, Tayah goes, well, it's okay. You don't have to look into that because I'm at your house. Oh!
Okay, in my defense, I definitely thought we were going to do like an in-person one, not over like...
It's okay, because that wasn't communicated,
No,
and that's
definitely
100% all right. We just, if it was communicated, we wouldn't have this ghetto setup in my room right now. If y'all could see how it looks, I mean, y'all can already see the microphone, but, like, if y'all could see how it looks for the rest of it, we'd be in the studio space that I could have borrowed for, like, an hour or 2 hours. But it's okay.
It's okay.
It's absolutely okay, because it's a learning experience.
Improv.
And really, if you think about it, like, this just shows that I can do a two-person podcast at my house and I don't have to go anywhere else. So yeah,
A win is a win.
a win is always a win, and I've always said that. So Tayah, how are you? How was your summer? Pause. DJ from November coming in here to say this was filmed in May. This was indeed filmed when it was like right before we went back to school. So that's why I ask, how's your summer? I understand now that makes no sense in context. So I'm giving y'all that context now. Okay, let's get back to the episode.
My summer's been great. I went to Maryland yet again. Me and my family drive there. I think this was trip number like 15. So yes.
I wasn't going to cut you off, but I should let you introduce yourself to people who are watching this and don't know who you are. So, Tayah, would you like to introduce yourself to the people?
Hey guys, I'm Tayah. I'm another student at OVA. Also a senior. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
No, that works.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just because people didn't know you. And so I, like, asked the question. I was like, oh, wait, people don't know who Tayah is. Like... Some people aren't going to know, because we were from, like, my Numb Creative account, and they live in, like, London, and they watch the podcast, and so I'm like, they're not going to know who this random white girl is.
No. I hope you enjoy. I hope you love.
Well, to get back to the question, so you went on your little trip. That was nice. I already know about it, but tell the people, like, how was it? How long were you there for again?
A month. No, in Maryland, I was in Maryland for like 2.5 weeks, and then I went to Colorado for a week.
Oh, I didn't know you went to Colorado.
I was in Colorado for like a week with my uncle.
Why did I not know that? Oh, is that when you were in, like, the little cabin? We weren't in, like, a cabin, but, like, it was different than when we've been on the phone before. Well, obviously, she's in a different location.
No.
But, like, is it, like, woody at that house? Because if it's not, then I'm crazy.
Like, the guest bed was, like, wood. So maybe.
Okay.
That might be
what I'm
like,
thinking
if you saw,
of.
like, my rants, and, like, it looked like I was laying in a bed, and the bed frame was, like, wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might have been what I was thinking of. I fear
yeah.
it's peaking so bad. It's okay though. It's fine. This is, guys, you don't understand. This is so ghetto. This mic is probably like 2 or 3 feet away from us. Like, it's so bad.
And it doesn't look that far, but
It really doesn't. Like, on camera, it looks like it's right up to us. Do you want me to? That's how far it is. I've broken the illusion. It's okay.
We're gonna get nothing done.
We're gonna get nothing done. We're not getting into these confessions. We're almost 5 minutes in. Oh my god. This is so bad. But yeah, you also did NSO, which for those who don't know what NSO is, it's new student orientation. The way that our school does it, it's like we do little performances and stuff, and then people like walk around and tour the school. But you just did that. How was that?
It was nice to meet all the freshmen. My group specifically was all freshmen, but there were like a handful of sophomores and I think 4 or 5 new juniors. It was weird walking around the school because our school is going under construction. So
Don't piss me off about that, by the way. Christiana told me.
It's so bad, actually. Like, the way to get to some certain buildings, there's only one way, and it's like a small walkway. So slow walkers might be the end of my life this year if they don't open more.
And I've talked about slow walkers on this podcast before. That was on like the first normal episode that I didn't do for multimedia, and then I haven't done an episode for multimedia since. But for y'all, if you've seen that episode, if you haven't, go back and watch it. Well, after you watch this one, but go back and watch it after you watch this one. But it's like, before, I talk about in that podcast, you have to go over yonder. Our school is 3 blocks long because it's very open campus.
Huge.
And now you literally have to go over yonder because you can't walk through the quad anymore. And so you have to go like, okay, so if you're coming from here, you're going to walk up here, you're going to walk behind this building, and then you're going to walk outside on the sidewalk and come around, then come back through the front main doors, and then you can get to your class.
Yeah, no, we're literally walking off a campus into like a main road on like the sidewalk. Like, you're just like a pedestrian walking across the sidewalk to get from one building to another.
And I'm going to have to do that every day because I have a class in Fraser.
No, they said that it should only be for the first day, maybe week, because they're making a little pathway in between like the cafeteria, like the very front of the cafeteria, to go through that way. They said it should be done, and if it's not, it'd only be for the first day.
Mind you, this wouldn't have happened if they literally started on construction right when we left.
Right.
If they started right when we left, it would have been fine.
And from what I know, to get to lower campus, you have to go through the new gym and then like go past the parking garage to get onto lower campus.
Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. And the gym is a building, but the gym is like, it has a hallway. I saw it. So like, that's not bad.
No, because they said like the health classroom, I think, is gonna be in there.
Okay.
Also, the new gym is so nice.
I've seen pictures of it. I obviously have not been in it myself, but I've seen pictures of it. I've also seen pictures of the dancing area for Dickerson, and that I'm really excited for. That's another thing, separate thing. But before, with our old gym, but with our old gym, the people who had gym and then the people who were taking ballroom were literally in the same area. It's just ballroom was elevated, like you had to walk upstairs, and so you had to like worry about the other person and like not being too loud for them and but now it's literally like 2 separate rooms, and I think they have their own separate changing rooms too. Like you won't have to share the locker room with the gym people anymore. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I don't do ballroom, so I couldn't tell you.
That was completely for me, and I'm so sorry. Well, I don't really know what else to talk about, so should we get into the confessions?
Yeah.
Okay. So, for those who don't know, this episode is really just for us to read confessions. I posted on my main story and on my graphic design account Google form link. It was completely anonymous, and I said, hey, I'm doing a confessions episode. Come give me your confessions. And we have about 20 responses, which is not a lot, but it's a lot more than I thought we were going to get, because I thought we were going to get like 10. And I was like, damn. But we got like 20. I skimmed through them already, so I already know what they say, because initially I was going to be like, oh, I'm going to like cherry pick some of them out. And then I thought about it and I was like, we only have like 20. Like, that's not that many. Let me just read them all. So, yeah, if your confession is in here, if you submitted a confession, don't let it be one of the weird ones, because there are some weird ones in here. And if I know you personally, and there's a freak ass one in here, and you submitted it, I'm listening and I'm judging. I cannot speak for Tayah, but I'm listening and I'm judging.
I don't know really anybody besides, like, I think we barely have any mutual friends, so.
This is true.
If you somehow know both of us and it's a freaky one,
stay away.
I'm gonna clutch my pearls.
Yeah, I'm gonna clutch my pearls. And you're lucky I made them anonymous. That's all I'll say. Okay, let's get into these. So, the first one is, technically broke up with my boyfriend, but I still have feelings. In parentheses, we need to work things out. But I'm already talking to another guy who's super cool.
Why do I feel like that's...
Oh! Well, she was in the spot.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
we have to use very code, because who knows?
Who knows who's watching this?
Who knows who's watching this? But it could be. Well, no, because she blocked me. Remember?
Oh, that's
she
right.
She blocked me. She wouldn't.
Never mind.
And her main account is her parents run it. So
well.
Anyways, but I don't know if you guys want advice for these, but I'm giving you advice. I will say, if you're happier with the new guy, stay with the new guy. But if you're with the new guy and you're yearning and you're like, man, I shouldn't have done that, then maybe go back and work things out. Now, I say that to say, if the things that you have to work out are, he was abusing you, he was a shitty boyfriend, he cheated on you, don't do that. Then no, stay with the new guy. But if it's just like communication, you know, some bumps and some bumps in the relationship, just go ahead and fix that. If you're sad about it.
Yeah, because honestly, if you're like yearning for your ex and you're with another dude, I kind of feel bad for the other dude, because that's like emotional cheating. Don't do that. Yeah. That's bad.
Yeah. So let's go on to the next one. I low-key still stalk my ex and no one knows. Now, me too.
It's okay. Me too.
Sometimes I have to... Well, don't let her find out. Sometimes you have to... Sometimes you just have to check up on what they're doing and go, oh, wow, I'm up, they're not. And then you move on.
Yeah. See, and I do that too, but it's not more of like stalking their socials. It's like our mutual friends who are on my side of the breakup tell me things, give me updates, unsolicited updates that I don't ask for. Just give me updates, and I'm just like, oh, so you are down and I'm up.
But yeah,
but that's okay.
But no, it's a safe space over here. You're okay. Okay, I read this one and I laughed so hard. When I broke up with my cheating ex, I sent him a photo of Bumgyu from TXT and said if his jawline wasn't as sharp as Bumgyu's, nobody wants him. And then he got upset and said I'm a bad person for only caring about looks.
Wow.
And you know what? I would do that too. Because this episode is going to be edited heavily, because I think I'm going to like screenshot every confession and put them in here. So you know what? If I'm putting in photos of the confessions, let's put in a photo of Bumgyu. Let's put him in right here. Do you understand now? Do you get why this person did this?
I hope it's clocking to you.
I hope it's clocking to you that they're standing on business, okay? But I think it's crazy for him to be like, you only care about looks. Baby, I'm breaking up with you because you cheated. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think that's something that he needs to work on.
Yeah. Self-reflection, I think.
For sure.
A therapist. BetterHelp.com/Padilla because existing can be exhausting. Yeah. Um, I think I read this one to you already because I was like, this one's crazy and I need to read it to you right now. I shit myself when I was watching the Beyonce halftime performance a few months ago. There's no correlation. We just got a new soda stream and the carbonation plus syrup that came with it decided to queen out in my bowel during 16 carriages. So how does that make y'all feel? On a scale of 1 to 10, do you feel safe? No. I'm glad that you can admit that. At least it was at the beginning of the halftime performance because 16 Carriages was the first song that she did. So if that did cause you to, well, let me read this again. No. If you missed out on the whole thing, I'm really sorry. It's on YouTube and Netflix if you would like to go back and watch. But I'm sorry that you could not experience part of it live or all of it.
Yeah, that's definitely something, but it's okay.
Yeah,
We definitely
it's okay.
all have experiences.
Yeah, sometimes stuff just queens out in our bowels, as this person put it, and that's just how the way the cookie
I don't
crumbles.
like that.
I don't. When I read that initially, I was like,
that.
queen out. I was like, would not call that queening out. I think,
but you do you.
Yeah, of course. It's that one clip of Manon and Daniela, and Manon's like, I'm pregnant with wisdom. I'm pregnant with confidence. And Daniela's like, yeah, that's absolutely a way to put it. Yep. It's that clip. Okay. I'm pretty sure my friend group talks shit about me when I'm not around. Confront them. Talk to them. Why are you sitting there? If you're pretty sure, confront them. Go up to them. Go, hey,
Yeah.
why are you doing this? Well, not why are you doing this, but are you doing this? And then if they're like, no, then be like, okay, well, ABC happened. So what's up with that?
Yeah. Communication is key.
Communication
That's
is
all
key.
I gotta say.
And I've always said that. People are always way too comfortable telling their deepest, darkest secrets when I'm in the room. The sheer amount of tea I have on a majority of people I know is insane. I'm not going to say what any of them are, but absolutely batshit crazy for people around our age. Most of them are about various places people have given blowjobs, so do with that what you will, I guess.
Oh.
Our generation is cooked.
Well, yes.
I don't really know what to say to that. I don't have any advice except for keep collecting info, queen.
I mean, me too, honestly. I have a lot of stuff on people because they trust me. So thank you for trusting me.
And your secrets will never go out. Unless you're a shitty person.
Right. Then be warned.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize it said at the end, thank you for reading. Also, fire podcast. I hope I make it in. Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Sweet. Thank you for being a DJ Daze supporter. A DJ's Dayer? Dazer? No, I'll figure it out. I'll work on it.
I'm scared.
Once during 7th grade, I read Trump Biden smut fanfiction, closed the tab, and reopened it to read it again. And the principal called my mom and told her that I read it. And he mentioned that I read it twice.
I feel like I'm gonna assume your 7th grade was my 7th grade, so 2020.
No, keep talking your shit, twin.
No, sorry. Like, it's just like seeing you laughing. 2020 was a really bad time for all of us, so
Yeah.
You can get a mini pass.
It was
for sure.
It was a really dark time.
I'm just really hoping and praying that you're like around my age, our age.
Yeah. I fear, like, when you say 7th grade, Was that like a couple years ago, or was that like last year?
Yeah.
Let me know. The only question I have is, why the hell are you doing it on your school Chromebook?
No.
Do you not have a personal device?
Yeah,
A phone, a tablet, a home computer, something? Hell, you can look stuff up. There's a web browser and an Xbox and a PlayStation.
I've seen someone look stuff up on a Nintendo Switch. Like,
But
come
you
on.
decided your school Chromebook that's monitored, and you know damn well it's monitored. Come on. I
Yeah,
think
that's-
let's start using our brains a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna fully judge you because I don't know if you enjoyed it or not. You know, I don't know if you read it twice because you thought it was funny, or if you read it twice because you were like, wow, this is hot. You know? Either situation can happen.
Right. And we're gonna just assume
And I'm just gonna assume that you thought it was
it's the
funny.
funny version.
And you were reading it to your friends and you were like, wow, look at this really funny thing. But if it's not, and it's the latter, seek professional help.
Yeah.
Thank you. This one just says, oh my god, I wish I was more included in my friend group. I feel very left out with them. I'm sorry. Maybe find a new friend group.
Yeah. You know, you can try to be friends with some people, but sometimes they don't want to be friends with you, and you gotta accept that.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah, 100%. And I think sometimes, like, speaking from my experience when I was in middle school, wow, that's so far away now. We're seniors. Sorry. I've had moments like that where I'm talking and then I'm like, I'm a senior. Like, wow, that's really far away. But, like, I've had moments like that where, like, I kind of got included in the friend group that my ex had. And it was a really, really big friend group. It was probably, like, 14, 15 people. And because of that, it just kind of led to, like, subdivisions of, like, well, these people hang out with these people, and these people hang out with these people. But we all kind of hang out together. But it's never... We're never all included, you know? But if you're small group, if your friend group is too small to do that, then maybe you just need to find a new friend group. Or communicate.
Yes.
Yes! Yes!
We're gonna be doing that a lot. Sorry.
Yeah. One time my dad lied to court judges to get me to move back with him.
I'm not gonna lie. That's mine.
Oh!
So, not on this anymore. That's mine. Yes, guys.
Okay!
That's a very big lore that, we're just gonna leave it at that, honestly.
Okay. Yeah, because you don't know how many people are gonna see this. And I'm gonna cut this up and I'm gonna clip this and put it on TikTok and do all that, so...
So, yes, we're just gonna leave it at that. The only thing more that you're gonna get from that is that's why I'm in Vegas right now. So
I know this lore.
I've told you?
You've told me some of it.
Oh.
You've told me why you were in Vegas, and you've told me that part, but
yes.
I don't know, like, all of it.
Well.
But that's something for us.
That's yes.
Sometimes you gotta keep a secret. Sometimes not everything can go on the pod, and that's okay.
It's okay.
Okay, this one's crazy, and it's really long, and it's... Yeah, just buckle up. And that's for everybody watching at home, too. So my cousin and I got freaky when we were younger. All I know is that we took baths with each other all the time, which led to us being confused and curious about our bodies, and one thing led to another. We literally just kissed and she got on top of me because we were kids. We didn't know how to do anything else. The most fucked up part is afterwards she went and told her mom I made her do everything, even though I totally did not. I don't remember reading this part. And my aunt simply said to us, don't do anything weird. When she came back and just left it at that. We just went back to our normal lives. To this day, I have no idea if anyone else found out besides her mom, but I do remember getting caught doing the same thing with my best friend a few years later by my mom, and that's how she found out I'm not straight. So
Oh
I don't
my
remember
God.
reading that second part.
Okay, there's a few things that we have to hit here.
There's a list. There's a...
One, your cousin. I mean, I get that you were little, but your mama didn't tell you that wasn't right.
Your mama didn't tell you that wasn't right.
Like, that's a whole thing in itself. But you know, there's that. Yeah. Two, The same thing with your best friend.
At least it was a best friend and not the cousin again.
It's okay. It's okay. I feel like you always catch feelings for at least one of your best friends.
Yeah.
I'm a victim to that.
I okay. You said in here because we were kids, we didn't know how to do anything else. So I'm assuming that you're young. However, if you weren't, if you were a little grown, not grown, but I mean like 8, 9, somewhere
like
around there.
10.
Yeah,
Like
like
10.
like around there. I feel like at that point you've seen enough movies and like not even like freaky stuff, but just like other things that I feel like can teach you don't um don't kiss your cousin like that. In the bath too. Why y'all in the bath? Why y'all taking baths together?
I think that's also just like their parents' thing. Why are your parents bathing you and your cousins together?
It's just the cousins. I don't have a problem with it because like as a kid, I was an only child, but like if I had siblings, I'd get it because that's my siblings.
Right, I did.
But your cousin?
Because when I was little, me and my sister are only 2 years apart. So until the time I was like 6, maybe, my mom was just like, it's easier to bathe them together.
Exactly.
But your cousin?
But your cousin? Hey, you know what? If you're gang like that, you're gang like that. You know what? I mean, clearly you were more than gang, but sure. Oh. Okay. I hate queer people who use the term slay on a daily basis.
Oh my god.
Also, those gay men who pitch their voices higher due to stereotypes. In all support, I love queer people. I am gay man, but these people piss me off.
That's definitely not where I thought I was gonna go. I thought you were gonna say something very homophobic. I was gonna get scared.
I thought it was homophobic too. I've read these. I know what these say. I will say I do agree with you. I hate, and I am guilty of this sometimes, but I hate the gay men that are like, yes, mama, work, slay, cunty, boots are... Like, I hate those, and they're like that. Like, it's not a bit. It's not, like... If you're on call with me, I've recently been doing, like, you better tell them, mama, and I'm doing it really exaggerated, but, like, some people are just like that, and I'm like, if you're not a drag queen, you can't do that. I fear. And also, I'm gonna say this, and then it's gonna get clipped, and it's gonna be put in this group chat, but I'll say it, I don't gaff. I'm in a group chat on my graphic design account, and there are some gay men in there that talk like that, and they're like, oh, Floppiana, and oh, she ended, and da-da. And I'm like, it's like the most Stan Twitter people bottled up in a group chat, and I'm like,
Oh no.
and it is part of the reason why I don't talk in there anymore, and I just lurk, and I like to double tap messages and leave. And I'll say one thing or two things. Like sometimes someone will be like, can I get help on doing this thing? And I'm like, yeah, so you can do this, and this might give you the effect that you want, and that's it. Because I can't.
Hey, it's okay.
It's too gay.
I do the same thing in any group chat. Put me in any group chat, I don't talk. Have you noticed the 26 group chat? I think I sent one message, and it was when it very first started. I was like, why am I here? And that was that. I literally said, why am I here? And haven't said anything else.
Low-key, I think the most I've talked in that group chat is the whole thing with the shirt.
Why are we fighting over... You guys are adults. Almost adults.
This is...
Over a t-shirt?
This is a whole separate thing. But we're gonna take this rant real quick. We have our senior shirt. It's butt ugly. Well, it's not butt ugly.
It's just
I just
bland.
think it just needed a rework. Like, it's in, like, Times New Roman, and, like, it needed a rework. It's, like, all in the same font. And so I was like, okay. When it first came out, I decided that I was already going to design my own. Then I went public with my opinion. My Stuco group chat flamed me. Yeah, I'll put that out in the public. Any Stuco kids watching it, I know you flamed me in your fucking group chat. And then... that's when I decided to make it public. Oh, I'm doing my own design. People wanted to see what my design looked like. I sent them my design, and they said, oh, I want that. Oh, let me get that. So I'm currently in the process of getting those t-shirts made. Because...
I'm gonna get one.
But there was full fighting in our group chat. And, like, some people were doing a little too much. But, guess what?
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. And I'm making my own design. And if anybody wants to wear my design, thank you so much. And if you don't, that's okay. because I understand you have to pay for mine and Sucos is free. But I digress. I once walked into a McDonald's and ran into an old guy around 45 to 50 years old. He said, "Hello, sweetie," and I didn't respond because I didn't know he was talking to me, chow. Anyways, love saying chow. Anyways, my favorite. About 20 seconds later, he screams, "Say hello back, bitch." And then the whole restaurant turns to see him. I got really scared. I suffer from anxiety, so I went to the bathroom and almost cried because I felt embarrassed. When I came out, there were cops in the restaurant and the man was handcuffed. At first, I thought it was because of what he did, but turns out the guy was a pedophile. I was shocked. Once I arrived home, I went to take a nap, and when I woke up around 5, 6 p.m., I realized I received a message from the same man 7 hours ago before I went to the McDonald's. I checked his following list, and it was full of little boys whose accounts weren't monitored by their parents. I got really scared.
Oh my god.
No, that is crazy. It feels a little payola. It feels a little fake to me. But if it's not...
It definitely is like one of those like Reddit stories.
No, literally. My father got caught in a McDonald's, and it's like the craziest fucking shit you've ever heard, and I'm like,
I sit there and watch the entire
I'll watch the
25 minutes
Minecraft
of it.
gameplay.
No, yeah.
I'll watch the Roblox obby happen as I'm like, I don't care. But that's... Wow. How did he message you? He stalked you? He found your Instagram? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's scary.
I'm so sorry. I'm glad he got arrested, though.
Yeah.
And to follow it up in the same topic, my neighbor is a kitty diddler.
Well,
That's it.
Stay safe, don't die.
Don't get caught up by your neighbor, because I'm assuming you're in my age range. Yeah, don't get caught up.
Stay safe.
Stay safe. Call the police, maybe. How do you know this information? I have a lot of questions, actually. Hit my DMs after this. 2 people in my friend group started dating, and I'm very happy for them and want it to work out, but I'm scared of there being drama and them ruining the friend group if they break up. Valid concern.
Valid concern, because it definitely did happen with me and my friend group sophomore year.
Yeah. It also happened with my middle school friend group. I definitely only talked to about like 3 of them now after we broke up, and that was even then. Like, I really only talked to like 3 or 4 people in that group. But, you know, that's just something that you're gonna have to be aware of, and that might happen. The best thing I could say is just hope that it's a clean breakup, and when they text y'all about it, or y'all talk about it or whatever, they're like, there's no bad blood, everything is fine, and then genuinely everything is fine, and they don't like talk shit about one another in secret to other people in the group.
Yeah. I want that to happen. Me and my friend group talked about it, and we were like, no, we're never gonna break up.
And look at where we're at now.
Well, we broke up. But way before we broke up, it was only 4 of us in the friend group. Me, my ex, and 2 other girls. The 2 other girls I recently reunited with. I love them so much. But we definitely went through something. And it definitely was because me and my ex dated. And that's okay. And it's okay if the friend group breaks up and you guys never come back together.
Yeah. Because that just means it wasn't meant to be.
Yep.
If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be.
That song is so old.
I don't know why it just like popped up in my head. I hate that song too. Baby, lay on back and relax. I hate that song. I hate BB Rexa. Oh.
This one's really... Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Take it to a publisher. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Maybe I didn't read this.
This is really long.
I was like, this shit long. I ain't reading all that. I'm reading all that. Sorry that happened. Or glad that happened. I don't know, fucking. My condolences, or glad that happened. Okay. Y'all, it's long. Let me tell you. Y'all will see it in the screenshot. This bitch long. Okay. I feel like I'm going to sound incredibly stupid because this is the first time I've ever put this into words, but I also feel like I can't do this non-anonymously. So basically, I think I liked a girl towards the end of the past school year. I'm a girl too, by the way, but I've only ever dated guys. I've had feelings for a handful of girls before, and but the ratio to guys is much greater. I wish I could express these feelings in some way, but I don't think anyone would believe me or take it seriously. I can't even take myself seriously because I don't know if I could be serious with a girl in the long run. Hell, I don't know if I could be serious with anyone in the long run. Okay, now you're getting to a point where you're about to come out in my confessions, and you don't have to do all that. Okay, I just want to tell you that right now before I continue on reading. You don't have to do all that. Be who you are. And I'm probably gonna say that again once I end. Um, but it's kind of been eating me up for the last couple of months. Normally, I just shove those feelings down and chalk it up to, oh, I'm so single, I'm desperate to date anyone. But at the same time, I've never really liked presenting myself in a truly feminine way. Wow, that's a whole different thing. Um, I don't like feeling feminine or looking hyper feminine, but I still want to be a girl. It's been in the back of my mind for 5 years now. I have no idea what's causing it to resurface, but I'm at a point where I don't know who I am, who I want to be, or if I even want to be open about this because like everyone thinks I'm so straight as if there's a pole all the way up my ass. So I highly doubt that anyone would ever believe me. Plus, a lot of people I'm close to don't believe in like bisexuality slash pansexuality and think you can only be attracted to one gender regardless of whether or not they're the same as you, or they'll probably think, oh, she's just having a phase, or it's because of the social media she's been exposed to. When in reality, at the time, I started to feel this way. I didn't have access to social media at all. So that's my confession. Sorry that's really long, LMAO. So there's a couple points to hit.
There's definitely a couple points to hit.
There's a couple points to hit. As somebody who was a let God be true quickly. Um uh First of all, I'm gonna say um let's talk about the sexuality thing first. Baby, if you like multiple people, that's okay. And if people who you're close to, if it's family, you can't do anything about that. If it's friends, drop them and find new friends. But also, if you don't want to, if it is your friends and you don't want to drop them, um, it's not your obligation to make them understand. All you can say is, hey, I'm this. And if they don't get it, whether that be them being ignorant or they literally just do not grasp the concept, you can't do anything for them. And the best thing you can do is just let go and let God. And just be like, this is who I am. And if your friends go, well, that's not possible, go, well, it is. And this is where I want the conversation to stop. And then that's it. You shouldn't have to hide who you are because of the people around you. Diva, be who you are. Be who you are. Fire bride. It's literally so freeing when you are yourself and you're not hiding anymore.
Yes. No.
Yes.
Definitely speaking from my personal experience, an ex, we're not gonna say who, but an ex, for some reason wouldn't believe me when I said, yes, I would still date you if you were feminine. So I don't know. Like, I know, and I also like know that it's hard, like also coming out to yourself, because from like 8th grade to literally like 3 or 4 months ago, I was like, yes, I'm kind of attracted to feminine, but I'm still straight. I was lying to myself. I was in denial. I was in the river in Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
I am gay. I'm a girl kisser. If we don't know that. So it's definitely like freeing, as DJ said, to be yourself. And also, again, if your friends are not cool with that, find new friends, please.
Yes.
Please find new friends.
If they're like if they're not cool with it, that's what I should have said. If they're not cool with it, if they're like, oh, that's weird, yeah, drop them. But if they just don't get it, you can't explain it to them, and that's okay. I will also say, some people don't care about labels. I don't care about labels. I say that I am, but I don't. In my head, I don't really care. I'm just like, I like whoever I like, and if I like a woman, I like a woman. That's probably never gonna happen, but what if it does? I have a couple celebrity crushes on some women. You know what I'm saying? And so, if you don't care about labels, girl, don't label yourself. Just be like, I'm queer, in some way, because that is an umbrella term for everything, and just be like, I'm queer, and then live your life how you want to. On the gender thing, where you don't like presenting yourself in a feminine way or feeling feminine, but you still want to be a girl, baby, you can be a stud. You don't.
No,
You don't have to feel that way and then have to also be like transgender. You can just be a stud.
because
Be a
there's
tomboy. It's okay.
definitely a lot of people who present themselves masculine, but everyone can still tell they're a girl. I promise. You can have short hair, you can have a buzz cut, and just like a boy, and people will, if you still want to like be feminine, people will still definitely call you a girl.
There's someone who I follow on TikTok that makes like skits about them and their girlfriend all the time, and is very masculine presenting, but is still a girl. They're not like, I'm a trans man. They just like have a little buzzed head and they wear like tank tops all the time, and they are masculine presenting, but they're not like, oh, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. You can just present yourself in a masculine way and it's okay. Or you can be androgynous and play both sides.
I love those kind of people. They're so bad.
Yes.
So bad.
I agree. That one person on TikTok from like 2020, I think his name is like Alex or something. Do you know who I'm talking about? I'll pull it up after.
Okay.
I'll pull it up after.
I'm not sure.
But yeah. But I hope you figure that out, Diva. I get it's hard. And that's why I just kind of gave up on trying to put a label on it. And I was like, I'm something. And then I've stopped.
Yep. See? It's okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's so cool. Okay. Oh, this one isn't a confession, but it's a question. Opinion on eating disorders. Yes. I think I have one.
I'm thinking if I should lower drop. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking if I should lower drop.
I think I have one. That's not me playing. That's not me joking. I genuinely only eat like one meal a day, and I need to fix that. Girl, if you have eating disorder, I'm not gonna judge you because, like, baby, that's something mental. I can't. That's rude for me to do that unless you weaponize it. But like, I don't like the people who romanticize it. I don't like the people
that's freaky.
Who are like hashtag ED Twitter, hashtag shed Twitter. I hate that. Because then I feel like there's a difference between, because obviously with the eating disorder, like, not a lot of the times, but some of the times, you know, you're comparing yourself to other people. And I understand it if it's a personal thing, but it's when you actively, indulge yourself in that and you make the choice to surround yourself in that is where it's like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
so,
not to be the friend that's unwoke. Not to be the friend that's unwoke, but...
yeah, mini lower drop. I definitely think I have one too because I don't let myself eat more than 1,000 calories a day. So, I have a problem, I think.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. There's gonna be a random cut. It's because my mom just walked in.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes! So...
But yeah.
Yeah.
Eating disorders. Crazy.
I definitely have a problem.
I probably have one too. It's not good.
It's okay.
I'm in a relationship but still have a crush on my ex-situationship who's now taken, and I found out when I was about to break up with my partner for him. Also, I might have developed another crush on my girl best friend.
Well, there's a lot to unpack there.
That's something you need to take to a therapist. I can't do anything for you.
Yeah, I'm not qualified to do that stuff.
I'm not.
So
this is above my pay grade.
I've only taken one psychology class in my life, so I don't know how to help you with that one.
The best... Oh, I need to plug my laptop in. I'll say this, and then if you want to read the next one. The best I can say is, I hope you figure that out. And that's all I have to say on that.
Oh. Oh, no!
Hey guys, was not gonna make a full cut, but my phone fell over when I plugged in the laptop, so that's 2 cuts in the pod. Give it up. Okay, So we're getting up on our last three, and I think we're coming out with a bang. Um, my grandpa was at the insurrection, aka January 6th.
Yes.
Was he one of the ones arrested? Did he get pardoned by President Trump? Let me know. Hit my DMs and give me more info on that because I'm curious.
'Cause...
Wow. Okay. Wow. Anyways, I would sneak out to link with my ex multiple times, and I thought I was so sneaky. But one time I went home and my mom was sitting on my bed with condoms and told me it's time to talk. Safe to say that won't be happening anytime soon. He was also 3 years older than me.
Okay.
Again, a lot to unpack there.
I'm gonna assume, again, you're around our age, so the 3 years is a lot.
Yeah.
Let's say this is right now in the present. You're 17. Your boyfriend's 20. That's something in itself.
Yeah.
But if you were any younger than that, say 16 to 19,
That's still crazy.
that's crazy.
Any 3-year gap with our age range is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's...
I'm sorry you got caught, but I'm glad your mom didn't hit you. Because you could have come back in the house and she beat your ass. So.
Right. She just wanted to talk.
She just wanted to talk. And she wanted to give you some protection. And that's good.
Hey, she's looking out for you.
Because some of these men be dirty. Yeah. All right, and this is our last one. And this one is very personal to me because I am Addison Rae. No. But this one just says, very short, but it says, some kid in your ballroom class tried to get me to fuck him in the bathroom. And
let me tell you, for those of you who don't go to OVA, the nap bathroom is probably one of the smallest bathrooms in the entire school.
Yeah.
School is huge. That one is probably the smallest. No Sunset. Which one?
Maine. Specifically,
Maine is
the third floor. I've never been in the women's, but specifically the third floor main men's bathroom. Because
the women's one isn't that bad.
Girl, let me tell you, the bottom floor, it's not bad, but it's like the bottom floor is built like you walk in and it's just like a really long hallway, basically, is the best way I can explain it. And you walk in and the sink's right here. There's 2 stalls and then 2 urinals at the end, not even in the beginning of the bathroom, right? So you have to like shimmy because like there's this much distance in between the fucking stall and the wall where you can walk. But the third floor men's bathroom, you walk in, you have to turn in. There's a wall. There's a wall dividing it, which I understand why, but whatever. You walk in, bam, now you're here. There's 2 sinks. There's a urinal up on the wall right next to the sink. And then there's, like, if this is like a rectangle, right? If we have a rectangle like that, right? The sinks are right here. The urinal is right here. And then the 2 stalls are put up against this wall. It is built so weird. And I hate it so much. And that's probably the smallest one. Or Sunset. Sunset's pretty small.
I hate the Sunset bathroom. The girls' one is like... I don't know why they made that one so small. I get that the building is small. But we use that bathroom to change for concerts and stuff and get ready. So why is it literally this big?
And it's like... I don't know how it is in the women's, but for the men's, I feel like I walk in and it just always feels dirty. Like, it's not actually dirty, kind of, but I walk in and I feel gross. It's like when you walk into a rest stop bathroom. It's like that, and it's yeah.
Not ours, but yeah.
Okay, it's cool. So it's just a men thing. Cool, that's great.
Men are dirty, so.
Men are dirty. And with that, well, first of all, I hope you stayed safe from that kid. I think I probably know who it is. Again, DM me. Some of y'all need to DM me and give me more details on some of these confessions, and I won't blast your stuff. I mean, I'll tell Tayah, since Tayah was here doing the confessions, but, like, I won't blast your stuff on, like, the podcast. But with that, we're done with the confessions.
Yay, I hope you guys enjoyed so much.
Yes!
I know I did.
Yes!
Yes!
It was so fun. Yes, it's so cool. But no, it was really fun to have you here, Tayah. This is the first collab episode. You're the first collab.
Yes!
Very excited to sit down and edit this. Very excited to do clips of it and stuff.
I'm excited to see that on my For You page. I'm scrolling and it's going to be
Yes.
creative and it's going to be like, oh, that's me.
Excited to post it too. Like the whole episode in general, like low key, I'm gonna speak it into existence right now. This is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one to make the podcast pop off. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great time listening to our little chit chat before. I hope you had a great time listening to all these people's confessions. Praying for the person that got stalked by the Kidly Diddler, praying for the person that lives next to one, and praying for the person whose grandpa was at January 6th. Tayah, do you have any closing thoughts?
I think I'm praying for all of you. Just all of you.
That's valid. That's fair. Do you want to like plug your socials or something?
Okay, well, it's literally t4y.bay on everything. Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Pinterest, everything.
Yes. We'll put it up on the screen and I'll put it in the description too if you guys do want to follow Tayah. This is one of my closest friends, I would say, in my little tight knit group I have. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Tayah, thank you for pulling up to my house and filming this episode. It was very much a gratin. And yeah, stay tuned for the next episode. I love you guys so much and stay safe. Don't die. Love ya.
Bye.